Hello everyone, my name is Shashi Pandey. Welcome to my channel. I moved to Canada on open work permit in 2018 and now I recently applied for Canadian PR. And the hardest part was to apply PCC, Police Clearance Certificate. And that's why I want to talk about that and how to apply PCC from Canada. Let's see how to apply PCC online from Canada. As you can see in my screen, I have typed BLS PCC and I got these results from my browser. Just click the first occurrence. Now you can see there are 5 tabs: information, requirements, fees, processing time, forms, checklist. So we'll see all of them one by one and what you need to do in each step. The first step, information, you don't need to do anything. It just tells you what PCC is, which you already may know. And then requirements, what all documents you need. This we don't actually need to see right now because it's there in the last tab, which is forms checklist. So let's skip this one. Now coming to fees. Fees is 44.4 Canadian dollars for Indian passport holders, and if it's for 2 people then it's just into 2. And this is just the BLS processing fees. It doesn't include the Purelator courier costs. That would be separate. That would be around $90. Now let's click on processing time. So this tab will basically tell you how much time it will take to process your PCC application, and it's just a standard time. It depends from where you're applying. So for Vancouver the time is slightly lesser than that of Toronto. It's 8 weeks for Toronto, so I would suggest apply PCC first and then go for your PR, so that when you get an acceptance you already have or you're about to get your PCC clearance. Now the important part. Let's move on to forms checklist. As you can see, the checklist and the application form are different for different jurisdictions. Let's select the Toronto's checklist, and here you can see that you'll need an application form first of all, which we'll get into later. And the next thing that you need is a photograph of yourself. It should be 51 mm into 51 mm or 2 by 2, and it should not be very different than the photograph you have on your passport. Next comes the Indian passport photocopy. So you need the first page, the last page, and all the pages with immigration stamps on it. You just need to send them a copy, Xerox or printout, and not the original passport. The next documents are status in Canada, your work permit copy or your study permit copy, and a proof of address. Now the last one, a demand draft or a certified check or a bank draft to BLS Canada. Now let's get right into the police clearance form. So in the screen you can see that there is an option to select Canada. Select that and then register, and select the embassy as Canada Ottawa or Canada Toronto or Canada Vancouver, and fill in all the other details and then register. And once you're done with that, you can just log on, and this weird screen may come. It always does for my system at least. So for that you'll just have to click login, and then it stabilizes somehow, and try to log in again, enter your details. Once you're logged in, you'll see this screen as you can see here, and select the police clearance certificate. As you can see, this is the form that you are filling. So first is the passport details. There you can just select purpose for immigration purpose and then fill all the other details, application details, family details, present residential address, other details, PCC details verification. So just verify whatever you've done. So once you fill this form, the only thing you need to do is print a copy and attach it with all the other documents and send it to BLS Canada. So we had filled this form, we were ready with the printout and the documents, but the hard part was we didn't know how to send this document, we didn't know how to pay to the BLS, what kind of checks they needed. And how do I schedule a pickup with a courier agency? So for that, you need to call BLS, and it can be tricky because they don't usually pick up. Sometimes you won't even be able to reach to that number. But then after a few tries, we were able to connect with a customer service representative. She took all our details like passport number, email ID and everything, and she sent us links using which we were able to pay for the Purelator fees. Purelator is a Canadian postal service which will pick your documents from your home and then send it to BLS office. Once you've gathered all your documents, just call Purelator and schedule a pickup. And once this happens, once they have your documents, you don't have to worry about anything. Just keep tracking your status and hopefully you'll get your response back soon. I'll be leaving a link for BLS Canada site in the description box below. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful.